Hello, my friends. It is Kit Club time. It's one of my favorite times of the month, and I hope it is yours too, because I finally get to see all of the goodies together. And people always talk to me at shows and they say, you know, do you really get that excited? I really do, because we do all of our videotaping in one day for the month. And so it's down there in its basket, and all of a sudden I said, oh, it's Kit Club time. I'm such a dork. Now, of course, I've designed and I've ordered and I've tested all of the supplies, but not all together. And that's where the fun is, because everything in this box goes with everything else in this box. So if you're gonna go make cards or you're gonna have a fun night with your friends, you can just grab a box and go, because you know everything's gonna match. You don't have to sit there and stare at it for 15 minutes and say, does this pink paper match this pink flower? You don't have to worry about that. We do all of that for you. That's half the fun. Are you ready? I get all giddy. I'm such a dork. On your marks, get set. Oh, it's not a 5-second card. I don't have to say go. Let's open the box. Let's open the box. Let's first look at the card. Dun 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 dun. The sample card. Dun 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 dun. I like it, I like it. Now what I like to do also is I like to show you the color combos first, because then all the other stuff makes more sense, I've found. So of course we have our handy dandy storage envelopes, which I'm very proud of because they hold a lot of cardstock. And of course you're going to get lots and lots of envelopes, because you can never have too many envelopes. And I have found that's true, because sometimes I'm looking for a card and I have to hurry and I have to hurry and I can't find an envelope, and then I go, oh yeah, I have envelopes. Then this is really cute. Look at how adorable this cute little box is. I love this cute little box. Just something a little cute. You know, we like to throw in little goodies. And don't put it together until you're ready to use it, because it's kind of hard to put back down. Okay, so that's fun. Are you ready for the color combo? Let's look. Let's look. Handy dandy storage envelope. You know I love those. We have, and let's see if Stephanie knows all the names. Guava. Then we have, ooh, this is cheating, because we have ocean and sea glass, because they're a little different. Look how little different they are, but it's important. Sometimes you need a dark aqua, sometimes you need a light. Kiwi, storm, cloud, candy, I think I'm getting these all right, licorice, and powdered sugar, and you get a couple powdered sugar. Look at how yummy that is. Look at this color combination. There was one that was pink and orange, and that was my favorite, even though I don't like orange. This is my next favorite. This could be my favorite one now. I think it is. After you see the pattern paper, it might be your favorite too. Are you ready? I think this is my favorite now. I really do. It's so fun to put these color combos together. Let's look at the paper next. Oh, I love it. Oh, this is my favorite. Okay. Oh, I'm such a dork. Okay, look. Does that pattern look familiar? It is an embossing folder that I designed for Sizzix. And now you have it in a pattern paper. And then we have some kiwi, and then we have some big chevrons, and then we have some kiwi. Oh, this is kiwi lines. Lines meaning stripes. This one's kiwi dot. Then we have thanks, 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 thanks. Then we have, I think that's ocean. And then we have some cute hearts. Then we have flowers. And then we have dots. And then we have stripes, guava stripes. Then we have this one. This is an embossing folder also. We always like to incorporate the designs that we've already done, because then we're hoping you're gonna go get that embossing folder that matches and use it, because chances are you probably already have it. Oh, more dots. And ooh, stripes. You can't go wrong with that. Oh, another embossing folder. Isn't that fun? And this one is a very popular stamp set, and another stamp set, and thanks in rainbow colors, and black, and arrows, and ooh, oh, this is the opposite one of the other flower one, and then this one is really fun. See, here's the, oh, here, I'm just gonna tear this out so you can see. So you have the opposite, which is really, really fun. And then they start all over again. So you get 2 of each one, and of course, printed in the USA. Stamp set time. Look at this one. I love this one. Thankful for you. Thanks ever so much. Just a note to say you're awesome. Wishing you well. Lucky me. Happy birthday. And wonderful in every way. Cute. Then we have, these are so fun, but weird, but fun. They are little ribbon corkscrews. Now let's open these up. There are 2, 4, 6, 8, 8 in here. But look at how fun these are. Look, boing. Look at that. You unravel it and it boings right back together. Isn't that fun? And I picked black. That wasn't a good color to pick because I have a black t-shirt on. Here, ready? Straighten, boing. Isn't that fun? Too fun, too fun. Cookie's barking. Okay, then we have, ooh, what is this? Black seam binding. Black seam binding. The seam binding is so luscious. Then we have black gingham ribbon, not gingham, dots. Sorry, to match the dot paper, to match everything. Then we have a thanks die, and I do have a sample of this cut out. Matches the paper, of course, because everything goes together with a shadow. Then we have these epoxy dots, which are lots of fun. Then we have two more things. Twine. Now, this twine, hold your horses. Are you ready for this? Look at how thick and luscious. It's almost a crime to call this twine because it is so thick and so luscious that it's almost like string. It is so yummy. I love this one. Then we have washi tape, custom washi tape, and the exclusive washi tape. Let me get a piece. Look at this. I gotta get a piece of paper to show you. Because it has the arrows that match a lot of things, including one of the papers, but look at how fun that is. Isn't that awesome? Now let me show you some of my samples and then I'm gonna make a card for you. So we'll put that down so you can see everything. Here is one of the little box decorated with those cute little corkscrews. Isn't that fun? Happy birthday. Here we have a flip it card. Wonderful in every way, lucky me, wishing you well. Wonderful in every way. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, here's that thanks die cut out. Thanks with the cute washi tape. And then the thanks that matches, because see how it matches? Isn't that awesome? With the cute little corkscrews. Now here's that yummy twine with our strawberries. Thankful for you. Yummy, yummy. Now check out our gallery. We always have other ideas on our gallery as well. And now Stephanie gets to make a card. Yay. So let's pull that off because we don't need that. And I love that. You know what? Can you believe I don't even have this washi in my little display over there? I know you can't see the display because sometimes it has others that we don't have out yet, but I don't even have that one. So I'm kind of looking at it going, I remember designing it. I just don't remember getting a sample of it. How rude. Okay, let's make a card together. And I don't have any dies up here, which is a little awkward. So let's try. I'm looking at what's on by my feet, which is hilarious because if you could see what was by my feet, that'd be pretty funny. And let's just not a flip it. Let's just make a card. So what we're going to do is we have to make a flip it. I always make flip its. I love flip its. They're my favorite. So let's use, this one's open. So let's grab that. Look, I'm good with my feet, by the way. Ooh, this is a fun one. Let's do this one. This is the oval one. And let's open it up. Let's get out the 3 main pieces. I have 2 sets in here actually. And let's get out the oval, the scalloped oval. Now we're in business. Okay, let's use, we have to do pink because you know Stephanie in pink, right? I mean, it's kind of a given. Pink, right? Everything's pink. Pink, pink, we all stink. Okay, so let's grab our pink and let's lay that down and let's get this going. And since we're here, let's also do, let's do blue. And we want, here's a tip. This is a tip. I always forget, sometimes I think things and I don't talk about them. So I just needed blue, but I didn't need it to cut a flip it. If you're gonna use it to cut a flip it and you tear it like this, whatever is under your cutting pad, so this size right here, is for your flip it. And the other piece is for accessories. So here I tore the blue. This is for a flip it, so I'm gonna save that for another time. But this is for my accessories and I'm gonna cut an oval out of that. Now I don't wanna cut an oval out of this because a flip it wouldn't fit on here, right? This is a little bit bigger. So we save the big piece, the same size as the cutting pad, for a flip it. And this piece for our accessories. So I do that all the time and I don't think I ever really talk about that much. So let's lay that down and let's lay that down and I think we're good to go. We're going to use our extended cutting pad, run that all through. I'm using my magnetic platform, of course, my extended magnetic platform. Whoops, off just a little, there we go. So we're going to run all of these through, 2 big pieces. Alrighty. Now, we're going to peel this off. Take that, and we'll take this one, and let's see what else we have here. So then we need layering pieces. So now we get to go have fun with our layering pieces. And I want to do that black and white dot for sure, but I think I also want to do one of the flower ones, and I want to do this flower one. So I'm going to cut 2 at the same time, because if you don't have a crease, you can cut 2 at the same time. And these are all over patterns on that one, so that's easy peasy. And this one I'm just going to lay right there. And we're going to run those through. Now I am cutting 2 pieces at a time because I haven't decided what I want on my card. And sometimes it's just handy to have 2 to decide. So we're going to pop that out, pop that out, pop that out, get all of those pieces. Now, I think what I want to do is I want to use that on one side, and I'm going to go a little outside of the box and use a different one for the other side. Oh, craziness. Now we're talking crazy, huh? Get my Thermoweb adhesive. And pink, right? Everything's pink. And we're going to lay that down. And then we're going to add this one. And lay that one down. And then we're going to fold it in the air, big bottom, little top, fold it in half towards you. Take the top flap and fold it up. Turn it to the left, little side's always on the left. And then we're going to decorate it with our little, oh, look how pretty that is. But I need to stamp it first. So we're gonna stamp. Now this is a great idea. When I want to see what's gonna fit on here, I don't put it on a block, I don't do anything like that. I just lay my die cut down below, and then I put this on top. So obviously the first one's not gonna fit, right? Because see, it's too big. Now it would fit if I went like that, but we're not doing that kind of card. So then I could do happy birthday, look at that. Look how happy birthday fits perfect on there. So I think we're gonna do happy birthday, and then I think we're gonna do wishing you well right underneath. So first we're going to get, and I organized it the other day, I put all my blocks in one drawer. And I need black ink, I need some licorice ink. Now remember, these are brand new stamps, so I'm going to find some scratch paper to stamp on. The first and second time you stamp, always stamp on scratch paper. After that, you're going to get really good results. Sometimes you get really good results the first time, but I always like to do it twice on scratch paper first. So we're going to add that happy birthday right there. Of course, I have my secret weapon underneath me, so I get a really good impression. Then I'm going to grab that little one. I think it was this one. Nope, wrong one. This one. Wishing you well. Ink it up. Now on these ink pads, you're always going to want to lightly tap, tap, tap. Don't press too hard because you'll get ink all over if you do. Lightly tap, tap, tap. We're going to do wishing you well, and I'm going to do it off to the side. Look at that. Tricky, 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 tricky. Okay, wishing you well. Now we are going to, oh, I know why I wanted to do that, because look, we're going to add one of these. Now we like to have a lot of people online try to see how many cards they can make out of our kits. We have somebody that can like easily create 24 cards out of one kit. Now you won't have enough envelopes for 24 cards, but 24 is pretty fantastic. And then let's see, so we're going to add that. So we'll add adhesive to that. Should have added adhesive before I added that little dot. And we're going to lift that up like that, see where we are, we're good. And we need to add a little bit of twine or something, but I really liked how we had that one example that had a whole bunch of these. So let's do this, that, and this. And we're gonna add some ribbon, but look at how easy peasy, because I don't have to think, does this match? I don't know. And then I'm telling you, half the time I spend trying to decide. So that's the nice thing about the Stamps of Life products. Everything matches. Everything coordinates together. If you buy something that says guava, it's guava. It's going to match everything guava. So guava, guava. Look at that. You can't even see those enamel dots because they're the exact same color. We do a really good job with that, and I'm proud of that. And of course, there's ink that matches, there's sprays that match, there's ribbon that match. Okay, so let's do this, and we're gonna do this kind of right here. And, oh, scissors. We're almost done. I'm gonna trim that down. So we're gonna add a little knot right here. And look how the dots match the dots, isn't that fun? And we're gonna throw these 3 in here like this. I don't know how this is gonna look, it'll be fun. And we can always untie it if it doesn't look good. And we're gonna tie it right like this. Oh, oh wow. Oh my goodness. This is cool. We're gonna have to do more of these little corkscrew things. That is weird. That is fun. And then look how cute this is. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Kenny, this is awesome. Ah! Oh my gosh. Sorry, I need a moment. That, look how, I almost said flippin'. Look how flippin' adorable that is. No pun intended because it's a flip it card. But look at that. Then I can write my little message. But how easy was that? Oh my gosh. Kenny, these are awesome. Oh, I love these. Thank you so much, club members. Your kit clubs are on their way to you. Now don't forget, kit club members, you can also track those. We send you an email once it's shipped. So will you have a tracking number? Click on that and track your package as it gets to you. Okay, it's kind of fun. Then you know, oh, it's coming soon. Thank you so much, kit club members. Your kits are on their way to you. If you're not a kit club member, join the kit club because look at how many yummies you get. Thanks so much, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.